morning.
Yes, good morning, ma'am.
Okay, so my name is Alia. You are right?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Sarah. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Somewhere for meet you. Thank you. So this time I'm assigned to exit the interview for today. Let's continue well. So everything do good. Do it.
Sure, ma'am. I'm all ready to start it.
Okay, then without further ado, let's do it right away. First thing first, could you tell me about yourself?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Sarah. I am an experienced restaurant manager with years of experience going to different places. I am a highly motivated and diligent person too, who thrives in environments with that present new and exciting challenge. I excel multitasking, people skills, and uh, fast-paced work. I will say I am greatly contributed a lot in my previous job as a restaurant manager too. I believe I could also do the same here too as well, ma'am.
I see that great. Then what are your strengths?
Well, my strength is I have good leadership skill as I'm able to choose maintaining and implementing the system or anything that could affect the restaurant in itself, such as implementing the most suitable inventory system that is effective and reducing the amount of food going to waste by a lot. Also, choosing some methods of training or programs for all the staff so they could perform better while doing their own respective job. That will automatically alleviate the overall performance of the restaurant, of course.
Why do you want this job?
I say it's a more of a personal driven thing. I just want to move things forward, especially to challenge myself more in the things I'm interested in, which is this exact industry. That also the main reason why I am extremely excited on applying in this role at Brownberry.
Why should we hire you?
Well, as a start, I have all the skills and work experience required for the job. I personally believe with all of my experience I get those years, also my expertise and abilities, I'm confident that I will greatly contribute a lot of help to us and gain something more at Brownberry.
Okay, adulteress.
I'm able to stay calm by focusing on the big picture of the problem first and then try to solve it one by one. I always start by identifying the ultimate goal I'm trying to achieve, and then from there, I make a list of short and long-term actions that will get me to my final goal.
What is your greatest accomplishment?
Well, my greatest professional accomplishment is at that one time, I'm able to increase the profit margin of the restaurant by implementing a new inventory system that effectively reducing the food waste. Also, when I'm starting a training program for all of the staff to reach the highest standardized customer service so they go perform better, boosting their confidence and gain new insight and push them to be more adept in their skills. I'm pretty sure I'm quite good at this, man.
What motivates you?
So, being a restaurant manager has been something I interested in since long ago. I come to realize it in my early college years. Ever since that, I'm trying to do some research on my own to get to know this role better. From what it is, what its specialists are, and etc. I find it interesting to be able to motivate your staff by helping them develop successfully in careers, like to tackle new tasks to increase their skills, gain more confidence, and achieving more professionally. I really like the idea of helping each other. It's really interested in doing things.
How would you describe yourself?
I'm the kind of person who knows how to get things done. I'm passionate, diligent, and honest. I pay attention to all the details of something, especially those that other miss. When I see something that needs improvement or a way to streamline an existing process, I speak up and suggest my ideas. My creativity has made me an effective team leader because I can anticipate problems and innovate solutions. My ability to work alongside other individuals allows me to find balance by offering innovative, on-the-spot ideas that can help in achieving their goals better.
Describe your ideal working culture.
My ideal working culture and environment are where people working together to doing or solving work-related things, motivate everyone to give their best at doing things, reminding each other, giving feedback on things that need necessary improvement, and commending every one of the staff for their work. Basically, having each other's back or anything work-related during the working hours, of course.
What attracted you to our restaurant?
I learned that my personality lends itself extremely well to collaborative and growth-focused industry, such as the restaurant industry. I enjoy working with a team in a fast-paced environment. As I saw the working condition at Brownberry, it is impossible to become unaware by the values and passion that Brownberry has shown in the establishment through their meticulous action and careful consideration services provided to the customers by the staff itself, coupled with enthusiasm and dedication to give all they had to offer the best fine dining experiences to every single customer.
How did you deal with a difficult co-worker?
I was in a situation where the person I was training was uncooperative and refused to take correction. Rather than escalating the situation, I approached it first by communicating with the new employee, asking if they prefer a different means of training. I emphasized that I only want to help him succeed, not to tell him what to do. This broke the ice, and we were able to move forward successfully afterward.
Do you have any leadership experience?
My leadership experience is when I lead others to create a training program to ensure staff members perform more confidently and effectively to the highest standards form of customer services, ensuring the impression of customer satisfaction. Also at the time, I increased the profit margin by switching some menus ingredient to a local supplier with lower cost but in good product condition, of course.
How do you define success?
For me, success is about doing my job well. I want to be recognized as someone who always does her best and tries her hardest to achieve her goals. I also tend to view success incrementally. As someone who is invigorated by new complex challenges, I never want to find myself in a situation where I feel as if there is nothing left to learn or achieve. If over the course of my employment, I can leave work at evening satisfied that I learned something new or useful, this alone counts as success to me.
What did you hear about this position?
I stumbled upon the job vacancy advertisement of this role at an internet website. After doing some research, I just amazed by the working culture here, which encourages teamwork, coordination, dedication, and undying fidelity towards its employees. I am really interested in the profile of restaurant manager at Brownberry. I believe I will surpass your expectation for this role. Hence, I am extremely excited to be able to apply here to this position.
Do you prefer working individually or in a team?
I truly love working together where I can brainstorm with others to find the best methods for confronting a problem, let's say. I love working with diverse people that motivate me and engage me as this allows me to use my creativity and learn. One of the main strategies I use to motivate my team is to work alongside them. I can do a better job of motivating staffers to do side work during a lull if they see that I'm working hard to get ahead too. I saw that I'm here to help them, which encourages them to take more personal initiative regardless of how busy it is.
Are you applying for other jobs?
Yes, I am applying for other roles. It is important to me that I gain employment as soon as possible. However, I using discernment when it comes to the interviews that I am accepting. I am very pleased with the opportunity to be here today. I look forward to learning more about this position. I fully believe that this establishment will give me opportunities for advancement as I prove myself, which is why I applied here.
Are you a risk taker?
I'm not a risk taker, I'm more of a risk manager. As someone who's been in this industry for years, I can say with a lot of confidence that there is risk in everything. The most important things are to one, minimize your risks, and two, minimize potential damages if everything goes very wrong.
How do you handle conflict at work?
I actively readjust my attitude during a conflict situation. This means that I strive to listen to the other party's point of view without becoming defensive. I also attempt to move the confrontation to a private space to avoid further complication. Ask both parties to communicate respectfully and maturely with cool head. Before the discussion begins, everyone should make a commitment to be respectful towards each other.
How do you work under pressure?
Working in a high-pressure environment can be stressful, but I've learned to cope with stress in a healthy, productive way. To my career, I have done some of my best work under pressure. I find that routine makes us complacent, and I am always looking for challenges that push me to give my best and to quickly come up with working solutions. I am not naturally efficient under pressure, of course, but it is something that I have learned with experience.
How do you deal with underperforming employees?
I improve my team's productivity by providing all team members with the right tools, resources, and training for performing their job efficiently. For example, when a new server joins the team, I assign a dedicated senior team member as their mentor until the training period is over. I also conduct monthly performance reviews with each team member, exploring ways to improve their productivity and customer service skills.
What was the biggest challenge you encountered in your previous role and how did you overcome it?
In one of my previous roles, I worked as a restaurant manager at a restaurant popular with international tourists. Since the guests were often from several countries, the language barriers was my biggest challenge. Many times, the restaurant customers did not know English, and it was a challenge for servers to explain the menu, leading to a communication gap. I noticed the situation and print out menus in the common languages or customers spoke so they could read the menu independently. I also trained my team on using translation apps on their phones so they could translate customer requests in real time.
Can you describe a typical day at work?
Once I arrive at the restaurant for my shift, I begin my day by checking all the kitchen equipment to ensure that they are working correctly. Next, I create a task schedule and assign servers and kitchen staff their specific duties. Following this, I discuss the day's specials with the head of staff and communicate them to the front office team so they can display them on the menu at the restaurant entrance. As customers arrive, I walk around the dining area and kitchen to ensure everything is in order and customers are enjoying their meals. I interact with a few customers randomly to get their feedback. This helps me create a long-term strategies to improve our food quality and customer service. I also spend time with the marketing team brainstorming ideas to promote a restaurant better. At the end of the shift, I connect with my team members to discuss any challenge they encounter during the day. Finally, I ensure that everything is ready for the next day before leaving at the end of my shift.
How do you feel about working with nights or less hours?
Frankly speaking, nobody likes working at night and weekends, but I believe companies grow, obviously employee growth too. Whenever the company needs me, especially in case of emergency, I will be there, either nights or weekends. I agree with it, but family time is also important so that there is a balance between professional life and normal life.
What do you know about our restaurant?
I have done some research on your restaurant and I am impressed by the quality of the food and the level of service you provide.
How would you handle a customer complaint about a staff member behavior?
Customer complain about a staff member's behavior. I will immediately apologize for the experience and ask for specifics about what happened. While with the customer, I will focus on active listening and empathy. I will then address the situation with the staff member, listen to their side of the story, and take appropriate action to resolve the issue. This might include retraining, disciplinary action, and other resources as necessary to ensure that our customers receive excellent service.
Do you think this is a difference between hard work and smart work?
The difference between hard work and smart work is how much time you spend completing tasks. Hard work tends to be when someone spends a great amount of time completing many things. However, smart work is when they spend less time and instead focus on completing the right things.
Do you have any interest outside of work?
I am an avid reader and have a wide range of interests when it comes to literature. I love to read both fiction and non-fiction. I especially enjoy books on history, science, and psychology. Reading not only provides me with knowledge but also gives me a sense of escapism and relaxation. I am a nature lover and enjoy spending time outdoors. I also enjoy gardening, being in nature, and helps clear my head, rejuvenate, and feel more connected to the world around me.
What are your salary expectations?
My salary requirement is in the 6 to 10 million range annually.
Why did you decide to leave your previous job?
I felt like it was time. I got to a point where everything I was doing felt monotonous. I learned as much as I could at this point while delivering amazing results. It was, however, time to switch to something new.
What are you passionate about?
One thing I'm passionate about is healthy living and healthy eating. I think it's something my parents taught me from a very young age. Maybe that is why I put so much attention towards what I eat and what I drink, resulting in me being interested in all kind of food, beverage, and pastries, making me interested about this industry and fortunately landed a career job in this industry as a restaurant manager for the past few years.
What is your favorite part of managing a restaurant?
My favorite thing of managing a restaurant is the opportunity to create a positive dining experience for customers. I enjoy working with the team to create a warm and welcoming atmosphere, and seeing the satisfaction on a customer face when they enjoy their meal is truly rewarding for me.
What does customer service mean to you?
Say that customer service is advocating for what your customer need, and I believe that customer service means going above and beyond to keep the customer happy, whether that means answering any question they have or resolving issues with a positive attitude. Customer satisfaction is the top priority and hopefully creating loyal, returning customers.
Okay, then that is the last. The interview went really well just now. Do you have anything to tell me?
Ma'am, I really believe with all this qualification I have, I can live up to your expectation or even more for this role. I am grateful for interviewing with you today. Thank you for making time to interview me for the role, for the open role. I am thrilled about the prospect of working in this position and being a part of this establishment. I hope to hear from you soon about updates related to the role.